Hello everyone, today we continue studying the unique life information written by teacher Daishinai for each different numbers categories. Today's message, I want to dedicate to you, who belong to the numbers 1771 categories, and are listening to this right now, as well as to your friends and family members who also have the numbers 1771 categories. I want to dedicate this message especially to those souls who, in order to escape restlessness and to demand from the world the life they long for, have no choice but to throw themselves into the liveliest and noisiest of worlds, yet find themselves, day and night, constantly troubled by an indescribable sense of agitation and unease. In your daily life, are you always used to giving your all to express yourself in crowds, passionately wanting to prove yourself to the world? Deep down, you are so afraid of being outdone by others, afraid that this indifferent world hasn't noticed your efforts, hasn't seen your performance. So, you keep expressing yourself, keep arguing, treating it as your armor against the cold, striving to survive in the tangled web of human relationships. But in the end, what do you get? Your mind is filled with the clamor of strangers, yet you can't hear the sound of your own heartbeat. You thought this was unreserved ambition and integrity, but in reality, you are gambling with all the energy of your life. In those empty comparison and the quagmire of saving face, you end up exhausting the part of yourself that is truly unique and authentic. But deep down, don't you already know this? Every bit of face you earn outside is secretly gnawing away at the particles of yourself that you are forced to expend. Yes, in our lives, nothing that happens ever exists in isolation. These worries, irritations, and troubles that arise in a noisy world never come out of nowhere for no reason. They slowly seep in like a virus, deeply affecting your relationships, your career development, your mental state, and even your physical health. Every aspect interacts with the others, just like the tangled roots beneath the earth. The wounds you've suffered amid all this noise, the heavy burdens on your body and mind caused by inner impatience and stubbornness, will inevitably lead to a breakdown in your health or relationships sooner or later. Of course, when different categories are combined with the numbers 1771 categories, their meanings in various aspects of life are completely different. This precisely corresponds to the vastly different life situations of each person who possesses the numbers 1771 categories. When we lack the perspective of numbers phenomena, we tend to call it the impermanence of fate, and can only silently endure all the grievances and unwillingness. However, from the perspective of numbers phenomena, all the unsolvable outcomes in life that leave you with no way out, those unique problems on different levels that you once couldn't understand or untangle, all shed their mysterious veils and become causal relationships that you can face with extreme objectivity and scientific reasoning, as well as information that you can truly change from the deepest roots. You will find that there are never any events in this world that happen without a reason, whether it's the onset of illness, the patterns in relationships, career development, or even a child's personality. Everything we are experiencing and will experience is clearly reflected in each person's numbers phenomena. Whether or not we choose to awaken and learn about it today, we are, in fact, spending our entire lives step by step verifying the information contained in our own numbers phenomena. Since you have access to a path that allows you to read the information your life has already written, and since you ultimately cannot escape the path that was set long ago, why not take the initiative to study this discipline that truly reveals the essence of life and reclaim the pen to rewrite your own script? If life can be redefined, numbers, phenomena giving every life a chance to choose.